Oh, I'm really sad to have to come on here and say that Gilbert Gottfried is dead. Imagine, dead at 67. My mom's turning 67 this year. I didn't even know he was sick. Did you know that Gilbert Gottfried was sick? I'm shocked. Shocked. Poor Gilbert Gottfried. Let's see. Why is he dead? What did he die from? Gilbert Gottfried Olsen twins. When I look up Gilbert Gottfried, the first thing that pops up is the Olsen twins. How fucking weird is that? First it's Bob Saget that has to do with the Olsen twins, and now Gilbert Gottfried? Oh, he was the one that made that joke. Wow. And I'm Not Norm says Bob Saget raped and killed a girl in 1990. Coincidence? Does anybody else find that peculiar? The crudest comes from Gilbert Gottfried. And just saying goes like this. The Olsen twins say, well, Bob Saget hands you some chocolate milk he made. I think it says you gotta ask what was in it. How do you make an ass hurt? The Olsen twins say, well, Bob Saget hands you a chocolate milk he just made, and you wake up later lying on your stomach with your pajamas around your ankles. Yikes. Wow. I find that very interesting. Okay, but how did Gilbert Gottfried die? Man, I find that so bizarre. So bizarre. Cause of death revealed. Succumbed to a heart anomaly called recurrent ventricular tachycardia. In layman's terms, what does that mean? Fatty fibrid infiltration in the right ventricular myocardium. The consequences include right heart failure and ventricular arrhythmias with left bundle branch blocked morphology and risk of sudden death. Really? Really? Do you believe that? Why are all of these stars dying these days? I don't understand that. He apparently had a long illness. Myotonic dystrophy. Myotonic dystrophy type 2. A look at the heart condition brought about the medians. Known for his distinctive voice, for all of you who don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, he is a comedian from like the 80s and 90s. And this disease causes your heart muscles to grow weaker and lose mass over time. He died of the Grinch disease, that's what it sounds like. Well, I find that intensely suspicious. First Bob Saget, and now Gilbert Gottfried. I wonder who's next. Who are the Olsen twins coming for next? Am I allowed to say that? And people might get mad and don't be like, don't bring the Olsen twins into this. Well, I can say whatever I want, so. Unfortunately, it is a rare disease. And the condition usually comes about in the 20s and 30s. So you would like, that's very weird. So if it comes about in his 70s and 60s, I wonder if their wives were friends. Because he has very young children. Those are his wife and his children. I wonder if Bob's wife and Gilbert Gottfried's wife were friends. Very interesting how they've died so quickly to each other. A person just needs one type of the mutated gene to develop a myotonic dystrophy type 2, meaning the disease is inherited from an autosomal dominant pattern. So I wonder if that means like he had bad eating problems, or if it was just like a shitty luck of the draw. It affects the neck, the fingers, elbows, and hips, causing muscle pain and weakness in those areas. Muscles in the face and ankles can also be affected, and more rarely, the condition can cause dysfunction of the cardiac conduction system, the electrical system that controls your heartbeat. These kind of conduction issues arise from damage to the heart muscle cells, which cause the tissue to scar and disrupt the electrical pathways that normally direct the movement of the heart's chambers. In Gottfried's case, Schwartz said that he experienced ventricular tachycardia. That's how you pronounce it. So it's ventricular tachycardia, a type of abnormal heart rhythm or arrhythmia that occurs in the heart's lower chambers beat too quickly. This abnormal rhythm undermines the heart's ability to deliver an adequate amount. That's what I have. Amount of oxygenated blood to the body. That's what I've had since like very young. That's scary. And I have an arrhythmia in the ventricles of my heart. And if I get like if I overexert myself or get too hot, it'll cause like the blood to pump too quickly, and my nose will just bleed. I remember going to an ears, nose, and throat doctor when I was like 12, and he asked me the weirdest questions, like, did I do cocaine? And I'm like, I'm 12. No, I don't. So I don't know what you're talking about. People with myotonic dystrophy type 2 sometimes require an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, a battery-powered device that detects and stops irregular heartbeats using electrical pulses in order to manage the arrhythmia related to the condition. Well, that is very fucking sad. I really liked Gilbert Gottfried. Maybe not so much whenever Deaf Noodles was like trying to be him all the time. I'm trying to find a good picture of what he looked like, because in all honesty, you can kind of tell that he's not looking too good in these pictures here. He talks in that really funny voice, and it's very, very high pitched. So another one bites. Excuse me. Another one bites the dust. Who will it be next? Let me know in your comments who you think is biting the bullet next. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. It really helps me out. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.